1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, my audience.
Hi, Carmen.
Hello. Appreciate it. Imagine waking up every morning without a safe and affordable place to call home. Unfortunately, this is the harsh reality for millions of people around the world, including right here in our own communities. Today, I want to draw your attention to the critical issue of the housing crisis and present a solution that can help address this pressing problem. While the housing crisis is undoubtedly a complex issue, I want to focus on a specific aspect that affects each and every one of us in the classroom: the lack of affordable housing. It's a problem that hits close to home, as many of us are either struggling to find affordable housing ourselves or have friends and family members who are facing this challenge. As someone who has extensively researched the issue of affordable housing and its impact on communities, I have gained valuable insights into the significance of this problem and the potential solutions that can make a difference. Today, I will shed the light on the urgent need for change in our approach to housing by addressing the housing crisis and advocating for affordable housing solutions. I will present a comprehensive plan that includes increasing affordable housing stock, implementing rent stabilization measures, and allocating additional funding for housing subsidies. By adopting this plan, we can take a significant step towards ensuring accessible shelter for all, improving quality of life, and fostering a stronger and more equitable community. Today, I will preview my 3 points. Understanding the significance of the housing crisis and why it requires immediate attention. That's number 1. Number 2, presenting a comprehensive policy to promote affordable housing and improve accessibility. Number 3, discussing the positive outcomes and how this plan aligns with the larger goal of solving the housing crisis. First, I will talk about the need for affordable housing. Why is there a need for change when it comes to affordable housing? The statistics paint a stark and concerning picture. Recent studies have shown that a significant percentage of households in our region approximately spend more than 30% of their income on housing. This means that a large portion of individuals and families are facing financial hardship due to the burden of high housing costs. It's not just an issue of personal struggle, but also a matter of economic well-being for our community as a whole. Why should we care? The answer lies in the recognition of affordable housing as a fundamental human right. Without access to safe and affordable homes, individuals and families struggle to meet their basic needs, compromising their health, education, and overall quality of life. Secondly, I will talk about the cause of the topic. To make sense of the housing crisis, we need to understand its key factors. Several factors have contributed to the current situation, and they demand for our attention. First, the skyrocketing rental prices have made it increasingly difficult for individuals and families to secure housing within their means. Second, the limited housing supply has created a competitive market, driving the prices even higher. Finally, inadequate government support and insufficient investment in affordable housing initiatives have exacerbated the crisis. Without intervention, the problem will only worsen, leading to more individuals and families falling into homelessness or living in substandard conditions. Okay, how does the plan work? We need to increase affordable housing stock. We will encourage the construction of more affordable housing units by providing incentives to developers and forming partnerships. Secondly, we will rent stabilization. Measures will be put in place to prevent landlords from raising rents excessively, ensuring stability for tenants. And lastly, housing subsidies. Additional funding will be allocated to provide financial assistance to low-income individuals and families, helping them access affordable housing. Who will be in charge of making this change happen? The responsibility of implementing this plan falls on different governing bodies, including the City Council, housing agencies, and relevant authorities at the state level. Cooperation and collaboration between these entities are crucial for successful implementation. Funding for the plan can come from various sources, such as increasing taxes on higher income households, relocating existing funds, seeking private investments, and exploring grants and subsidies. While the exact amount required will depend on the specific context, it's essential to allocate sufficient resources to make the plan effective. All right, when can this feasibly go into effect? Implementing the plan will take time and coordination. The time frame may span from months to years, considering the complexities involved. It's important to allow for grace periods to help landlords and tenants adjust to the new regulations. The plan's effectiveness will be measured over time, and adjustments can be made as needed. Who will hold us accountable to make sure this becomes a common practice? Ensuring the successful implementation of the proposed plan requires accountability and enforcement. The designated governing bodies responsible for implementing the changes, such as housing agencies and local authorities, will play a crucial role in monitoring and enforcing compliance. Regular monitoring and reporting systems will be established to track the progress of affordable housing initiatives and ensure that the intended outcomes are being achieved. Penalties and consequences for non-compliance with the policies will be put in place, encouraging adherence and discourage any attempts to bypass the regulations. All right. Implementing this plan is a step in the right direction towards solving the larger problem of the housing crisis. Many other regions, both nationally and internationally, have successfully implemented similar policies and witnessed positive outcomes. By adopting these practices, we can create a more inclusive and equitable housing market where individuals and families have access to affordable shelter. As a result, our community will benefit from improved stability, economic growth, and enhanced quality of life for all residents. For my counterargument, one major counterargument that may arise is the potential negative impact on property owners and developers. Critics may argue that implementing rent stabilization measures and providing housing subsidies could discourage investment in the housing market, leading to a decline in the construction of new units and overall housing quality. While these concerns are valid, it is crucial to strike a balance between protecting the rights of tenants and maintaining a sustainable housing market. Rent stabilization measures can be designed to consider the needs of property owners and ensure reasonable returns on their investments. Moreover, the increased demand for affordable housing and potential partnerships with developers can create new opportunities for growth and investment in the long run. Ultimately, the benefits of promoting affordable housing for the overall community and social well-being outweigh the potential drawbacks. In conclusion, addressing the housing crisis and promoting affordable housing is essential for creating a more just and thriving community. By increasing affordable housing stock, implementing rent stabilization measures, and providing housing subsidies, we can make housing more accessible for all individuals and families. In today's speech, we discussed the need for affordable housing, presented a comprehensive plan to address the housing crisis, and explored the practicality of implementing this plan. We also addressed counterarguments and highlighted the benefits of affordable housing policies. Let us work together to create a future where everyone has access to safe, affordable shelter. Together, we can build a stronger and more inclusive community for all. I have some questions.
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys think the proposed plan for affordable housing could positively impact our community? Luca Gray.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. So, in your opinion, what role should the government and private sector play in addressing the housing crisis and promoting affordable housing?
Was he presented in your state?
I think they should pay.
I was listening to Dante. Thank you.
As you said, they should. You brought up good points about them creating more like funding and
Yeah.
more like grants for those who are struggling.
Mhm.
Could instead of leaving them in
You would not be
debt
blasted.
Yeah.
in this area of his life.
Yeah.
to make it affordable for the time being.
Exactly.
Instead of it being just short term, like, hey, we can help you for this short amount of time, but then you have to start, paying back a little bit more than what we've given you. Maybe just, cut your losses. Just make it affordable for the long term to make it.
Definitely. Okay. Thank you. That was a nice answer. All right. Question 3. Are there any innovative approaches or strategies you would suggest to further enhance the effectiveness of the proposed plan? What are the strategies?
I think the government should pay the people renting houses.
Like a stimulus check?
Yeah, because then it would be like they're not making as much, but the government they're still making as much because the government's paying for a little bit, but they're still making money from the people who are paying less,
Yeah.
But the people who are getting benefited by the government aren't losing any worry at all. So what's the issue with long rent if they're getting money?
Yeah.
I don't see a problem.
I feel you.
Too late.
Owen, what do you think about that?
What role does the government play?
Yeah, like what would you do to approach this situation?
I think they should make like Section 8 housing not all in like ghettos.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah. So like it's not like gang
it's
violence
like actually
or
worthwhile
violence.
living and it can like actually contribute to them like moving up in life. As
Yeah.
opposed to, like
Placing housing in very good neighborhoods and safe
maybe
areas.
not like I get it not being in very good neighborhood.
No,
No, I mean
safer,
okay,
safer
it's not bad, but
areas,
like,
Yeah.
safe areas.
safer areas that have
Mhm.
access to like basic needs like an urgent care and like a grocery store.
Really? Okay.
Really.
Okay. I respect it.
You know.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. That is my speech.
Let's go, guys.